Private First Class Richardson, right? Private First Class Snyder, we met a couple days ago. Yeah, you had some questions about the WACs, right? I've got some time right now. What do you want to know? That's a fair place to start. The Women's Army Auxiliary Corps was officially created in May 1942. FDR signed into law that bill and swore in Oveta Culp Hobby as the first WAC and director of the WACs on the same day. Yeah, that is a little confusing. Well, 1942, it was the WACs double A, and now it's the WAC single A. Yeah, no. Let's see. In July of 1943, they realized that the auxiliary corps status was just, it wasn't doing what it was supposed to, I guess. Either way, they dropped the auxiliary status, and the Women's Army Corps became officially Army on September 1st of 1943. So we're all WACs in the Army now. Yes, that is true. We do have our own version of the Cassons Go Rolling Along. That actually goes back to Des Moines really early on. There was a training class that ended up doing a lot of KP for some reason, and they decided that it seemed like a fitting song, so the KPs kept scrubbing away. It's even got the same tune, just different lyrics. Well, yes, the WACs do many jobs. Originally, we were only approved for 5, but I think we do something along the lines of 150 now, maybe more. Here with the 12th Headquarters Company, 12th Army Headquarters Company, we've got stenographers, typists, teletype operators, radio operators, most everybody's communications connection. There are some interpreters here in the ETO, but for the most part, mainly communications and clerical duties. Yeah, back in the States, there's actually some mechanics, motor pool drivers, all sorts of other stuff too. Oh yeah, the 12th Army Headquarters Company were the only WACs stationed with a ground force. So we've actually been moving basically since Normandy back in July. Wow, it's already September. It's just weird because, you know, D-Day was in June, 38 days later, on D+38, the WACs landed in July, and then August went by really fast, and now it's September already. It's September 1944, and we're already all the way in France. Not even just in France, we're in Verdun. We were in Versailles, we were at Normandy, now we're at Verdun. It's just strange to think that a few months ago we were still in England, being buzz-bombed with the V-2 rockets. Yeah, that wasn't fun. Yeah, you know, actually, oddly enough, the 8th Army, I believe, 8th Air Force, Army Air Force. Well, one of their buildings got hit, and they actually had to move 250 WACs in the middle of the night. Yeah. It didn't stop them, they just kept doing their job, but still. A little weird to think about. Yes, 12th Army WACs, we've got 87 enlisted, 2 officers. Captain Alice Maroney is our captain. I mean, is there much else to say? We've been moving since July. Hopefully we'll keep on moving, maybe to Germany soon. A little bit of an exciting / scary thought there. What else do you want to know about the WACs? Yes, haha, very funny. Of course, we're all very wacky today. Yeah, do you have any serious questions? Oh, yeah, there's a lot of other WACs in the ETO. The 8th Army Air Force, like I mentioned, they're still in England. There's FEMCOM, you know, Forward Echelon Communications Zone. The 6888, they've been sorting the mail. They got rid of a 6-month backlog in England. Can you imagine? Wow. Super impressive. Charity Adams knows how to keep a unit in line. Wow. I'm in awe of them, just so you know. Yeah, that's about it for the ETO. I know there's some folks over in the PTO, and of course there's a lot of WAC stateside. Oh, yeah, the whole living in tents thing. People were a little freaked out about that, I guess. I mean, none of us were. I mean, it's just another place to sleep, but for some reason, somebody high up got into their head that women can't sleep in tents. I mean, it was fine back in Normandy. I mean, we were in tents for a while. Pup tents originally, then we moved into pyramid tents, which was nice. But the one thing about Normandy, for the most part, after we landed, is we ended up with a water shortage pretty quickly, and we had to start rationing. I remember we'd end up filling a helmet. So we'd start with brushing our teeth, and then we'd try to bathe a little bit. Then we'd try to wash our hair, and then do laundry, and then that was about it for the water. So, yeah. Yes, we eat C rations and K rations just like everybody else. What do you think we eat? Lipstick? Speaking of food, that sounds like the mess call. Well, it was nice talking to you, Richardson. If you've got any other questions, let me know, but I'm gonna go get some food, so see you later. Well, that was my presentation of WAC talking with some random private first class. So, thought I'd take a second, explain who I am, explain a couple other things I couldn't explain in first person, because I'm not that clever. Thank you so much for watching this video. Here's a little bit more background information about who I am. For example, I am Megan Snyder. I am a reenactor with the 1st WAC Separate Battalion Headquarters Company reenactment group. So we actually do portrayals of WACs in a lot of different situations. 12th Army is what we did at Lauer Firms last year, which is why I did 12th Army today. We'll do, we've done FemCom, we've done stationed in England, we did stateside 1 year down in Fort Oglethorpe. We're actually looking at doing Pacific Theater sometime in the nearish future. If you want to know more information about the 1st WAC, Separate Battalion Headquarters Company, or any of the other companies in the United States, definitely check out the website, Instagram, Facebook, all there. A little bit more information about the 12th Army mobile WACs. So yes, they were mobile, and I did allude to the fact that they will actually end the war in Germany. So by May 1945, they're in Germany at the end of the war. But in July 1944, they were in Normandy. So that's where our story kind of starts a little bit. So I did allude to some other groups other than the 12th Army that are definitely all worth checking out. But I'll tell you a little bit about the uniform I'm wearing real quick. This is an M43 uniform, so it's a combat jacket, M43 pants. I have a wool shirt on underneath on a 75-degree day, which is sort of okay, but sort of not. Gaiters. Of course, my lovely Jeep cap. And my helmet. Again, thank you so much for watching this video coming to our virtual Lauer Farms event. Hopefully, me and the rest of my unit will get to see you next year at Lauer Farms in person.